everyone, and welcome to Checkpoint. Wow, this is a beautiful, beautiful brand new year, and it's a time for you to thank God for all that He has done for you. I want to start by saying thank you to you. Thank you so much for all that you do for us at Checkpoint. Thank you for your likes, your shares, your watch hours on our channel. Thank you for subscribing to our YouTube channel. Thank you so much for clicking on the notification button. Thank you for everything that you do for us at Checkpoint. Because you share this message, because you watch and you comment, this message is reaching to a wider audience, and for all of this I am indeed very grateful. So thank you so much for all that you do for us here at Checkpoint. I am indeed very, very, very grateful. So in this season, I'd like to share with you a particular topic that will be a blessing to you. So I'd like you to invite your friends, invite your relations, invite your associates, invite your neighbors. Let everyone come, because I have something interesting to share with you today at Checkpoint. So please don't miss it for anything. Let everyone you know that Checkpoint is on right now, and then I'll be back after the break. All right, welcome back to Checkpoint. Now today I have a very interesting topic I'd like to share with you, and it's something that you will practically need in your day-to-day life. And it's all about, the topic today is setting and achieving your goals. Setting and achieving your goals. I know that many of us have things in our hearts that we want to do. All right, I know you have a plan. I know you have something that you really want to achieve, but the challenge we have is that many people have those plans, many people have those dreams to achieve certain things, but very few try to ever do them. Many are just waiting for the perfect time, the perfect opportunity, the perfect day, when my heart is perfect, when my mind is perfect, when my voice is perfect, when my fingers are perfect. Listen to me, there are no perfect seasons. All you have to do is just to keep doing what you are doing and keep working on perfection. All right, keep working on being perfect. But in reality, there may never be that particular day that we call the perfect day. So what do? Start off somewhere. Start from somewhere. Many of us are really so scared to start what God has placed in our heart. Many of us are really scared to start that big vision because it looks so big, it looks so scary, and you begin to wonder, am I able to do this? Is it the right time for me to do it? But one thing I need you to know is that time is not waiting for you. Time waits for no man. And the earlier you do it, the better for you. So please wake up and get ahead and begin to set and achieve your dreams. Now, many people are able to set their goals, but not everybody is able to eventually achieve their goals. And that is why I want to help you today through this video. Are you ready for me? All right, so if you're ready, just let me know in the comment section. Just type I'm ready, I'm ready, I'm ready. Yeah, type in the comment section, just say I'm ready. That way I know you are ready. All right, so first and foremost, in no particular order, I'd like to share with you steps that you need to take. And these steps, you don't really have to follow a particular order in order to achieve this step. But these are different steps you have to take at different times in order to set your goals and in order to achieve your goals. Now, we need to know that goals are like the tiny bits of your purpose. That is why you have to, first and foremost, number one is identify your purpose. What is purpose? Purpose is the reason why you are living. Purpose is the reason why you are alive. Purpose is the blueprint, a divine blueprint handed over to you by God, so that you can be able to figure out what it is you are meant to do here on earth. Purpose is the reason why you exist. So if you are out there and you have discovered a purpose, very good for you. But if you haven't, now will be the time, a very good time for you to discover the purpose for your existence. You know, many people have overflogged this issue of purpose and purpose and purpose, and you need to understand this. Sometimes you may not have discovered your purpose, but there are few ways for you to identify what your purpose is. Example, what is that thing that you have a passion for? All right, what is that thing that you do, and when you do it, even if you're not paid to do it, you still derive maximum satisfaction doing it? What is that thing that when you see it happen, or lack of it, when you see lack of it happening, it grieves you, it makes you very angry and very bitter. You want to fight for it, you want to make a demand for it. What is that thing that makes your heart pump? All right, that might be an indication to what you are called to do. So please identify your purpose. Identify your purpose. Purpose is everything. Purpose is the reason for your living. All right, if you are a microphone and you cannot pick sound and you cannot amplify sound, what then is the use of that microphone? What is the use of Joseph, who was a dream interpreter in a land where people don't dream? So he knew who he was, but he was not even in a place where what he needed would be made manifest. And it took him time for him to relocate to the place where his ability to be able to see into things, ability to see into people's dreams, interpret the dreams, was useful. And that was how he became very useful in the land of Egypt. So I want to encourage you today. Identify your purpose. You cannot set goals properly until you identify what your purpose is. So it is also nice for you to know that it is from your purpose you get your goals. So in as much as I'm talking about setting and achieving your goals, you need to know that it is from your purpose that you get your goals. So goals are those little steps, those tiny action points, things that you do in order to achieve your overall purpose. So purpose is not something that you achieve overnight or just you achieve in 1 year. It's something that takes time. So that's why I'm talking about setting your goals to be able to achieve. Now, I know in your heart there are several goals in your heart. There are different things that you want to achieve this year. There are different things that are really uppermost in your mind that you want to achieve, but you cannot achieve them until you take these steps one after the other. Now, I'd like you to know that these steps are in no particular order, but when you take these steps, whichever one comes to you, when you take these steps, you will be sure to not just set your goals, but also to achieve those goals in your heart. All right, so let's talk about number two. Number two, you have to set clear goals. Many people set goals that are very ambiguous. You have to set clear goals. And in setting clear goals, you need to ask yourself, what am I desiring to do? How do I get to do them? All right, what are the very important things I need to focus on in order to achieve what I want to achieve? Because you need to ask yourself questions. And one thing about goals is that you have to set a goal that is clear enough. Don't say I want to let me give an example of a goal that is not clear enough. I want to be a good person. What kind of good person do you want to be? In what way do you want to be a good person? So when you say I just want to be a good person, it's a goal, but it's not a very clear goal. What kind of good person do you want to be? How do you want to be a good person? What are the modalities that measure your goodness? All right, so these are things that will help you to be able to know if your goal is clear. So set a very clear goal, understand what it is you want to do, and go for it. All right, so it's important, because how would another person help you or assist you if they don't even understand what it is that you want to do? So set a very clear goal. Now I want you to take a moment and think, what is it that you want to achieve? What is that thing that you want to achieve? What is that thing? What is that thing that's very pressing in your heart that you want to do? What is your goal for this year? Write it down in the comment section and tell me, how do you want to achieve them? Because this is very key. You want to start this year beautiful. Yes, go ahead. So let me know. Let me know how you want to, what are your goals and how do you want to achieve them? Just let me know that in the comment section and I'll be joining you there soon. All right, so this is very, very key. Number three is that you have to make them smart. Make your goals smart. Make your goals smart. And how do you make your goals smart? S stands for specific. When I talked about making your certain clear goals, specificity is equal to clarity. You have to be specific. What is that specific thing you want to do? What is that exact thing you want to do? What is that thing? Because it has to be specific. Remember I said you cannot say I want to be a good person. I want to be a good person is not specific enough. So you have to make your goal very specific. S stands for specific. The next one is M. M stands for measurable. You should be able to measure. People should be able to measure. You should be able to measure. At the end of the day, how do I know that what I am doing, the goals I'm setting, are smart? I should be able to measure them at the end of the day. So I should be able to write when I'm helping people, that is being good. All right, when I am being useful to myself, that is being good. When I'm loving myself and loving others, that is being good. So it should be measurable. It should be something that we can say, from this point to this point we did well, from that point to that point we didn't do well. So it should be measurable. The next one, it should be attainable. A stands for attainable or achievable. It should be attainable, it should be achievable. Don't say, my goal this year is that I want to become an aeroplane. You see, it is practically unachievable. It is unattainable. It's not something you'll be able to do, because human beings were not created to be what? To be aeroplanes. So it is unachievable, it is unattainable. So create goals that are achievable. And the next one, R, is realistic or relevant. Create goals that are relevant. Assuming you say, I want to purchase a typewriter. Ask yourself, in this era that we have found ourselves in, is a typewriter still relevant? Many people are doing things that are already obsolete, and they are blaming Satan and blaming people around them for being the reason for their problem. But in reality, it's simply because they are not doing what is relevant. If you do what is not relevant in this generation, our generation, it does not have patience for irrelevant things. Our generation is highly impatient with people who are doing irrelevant things. So you have to ask yourself, in what way is my goal relevant? How useful is it to another person? When we talk about relevance, we're talking about the degree of usefulness of what you carry to other people. The degree of usefulness of what you carry to your generation. So you have to do what is relevant. So what is your goal, and is it relevant? This is a question you have to answer today. All right, then T stands for time bound. It has to be time bound. There has to be a time limit set to it. All right, you cannot say, I want to achieve this goal. You cannot say, I want to achieve this goal. I want to be a good footballer forever. Because there's a time limit set to even you being able to play the football. So set a time to it. Between so time and that time, I should have been able to achieve this. And that is how you make your goals smart. Remember, there are short-term goals and there are long-term goals. And you have to intentionally make sure that those, whether they be short-term goals are goals that are about a year. And the long-term goals are from 3 years, 5 years and above. Those are long-term goals. So make sure that your long-term goals and your short-term goals are in alignment with your purpose. This will greatly help you. All right. So let's talk about number 4. Number 4 step you have to take in setting your goals and achieving them is that you have to write down a list of action steps. Write down a list of action steps. Action steps are simply things to do, like your to-do list that involve action. All right, so it involves things that you're supposed to do. You want to take that step, you want to go to the market, you want to buy a football, you want to write down a song, you want to write a book, you want to shop for stuff. All right, so there are action steps that you have to take in order to achieve your goal. So your goal is not my goal is not your goal. So based on whatever it is that is unique to you in terms of your goals, you have to find out what are the action steps necessary in order to achieve my goal. So ask yourself these questions and then get to work. If you see, today I'm not giving you so much of information. What I'm simply doing is helping you articulate what is already in your mind. What are the action steps you want to take? You want to write a book. Do you have the topic of the book yet? You want to write a book. Have you broken it down into chapters? Do you know everything that you are supposed to put inside the book? Are they ready? Do you know where to start from and where to end? What are the action steps you need to take? Have you written down the skeletal part of the book? So what steps do you need to take in order to make sure that that book is ready this year? All right, you don't have to make your dream or goal look so long. So tell yourself, I want to start this, I want to do this. How do I start? So it's all about you. It's all about you want to learn a new skill. Have you found out who can teach you the skill? What method you want to learn? Do you want to learn from a person, or do you want to learn from internet, from the online? You want to watch YouTube videos? What is your plan? Because you need action steps. Action steps guarantee an achievement of your goals. Action steps, little steps you take today, tomorrow, the day after, these will guarantee your overall achievement of your goal. So what step are you taking today? Let me know in the comment section right now. What step are you going to take this night? What step are you going to take today? What step are you going to take tomorrow? What step are you going to take by next week? These are your little action steps that will guarantee that you achieve what you really want to achieve. So what are your action steps? Share with me in the comment section. I want to hear from you. What do you want to achieve? What are your short-term goals this year, and how do you want to achieve them? Are you working on them right now? Are you doing something about it right now? Please let me know. Let me know. And number 5, you have to find your why. Find your why. Why are you doing this? Because I didn't put it at the beginning, because a time will come in the midst of the stress, in the midst of the hardship, in the midst of difficulties in achieving your goals, you would feel discouraged. You will feel worried. You feel like all alone. You feel like nobody's on your side. You feel like people are leaving you. You feel like you are lonely and alone and abandoned. When you feel this way, I have a question for you, just one question. Why did you start this in the first place? So I want to share with you today that when you have started what is important to you, when you have started that vision, when you have started working on that dream and that purpose, listen to me. That moment when you're about to give up, remember your why. Because when you remember your why, you will keep pushing. When you remember your why, you keep fighting. When you remember your why, you keep training. When you remember your why, you keep writing. When you remember your why, you keep singing. When you remember your why, you keep speaking. Whatever it is that you are doing, whatever it is that is your goal, whatever it is that your desire, please find your why. Your why will sustain you in the days of difficulty. Your why will sustain you in the days when things get difficult. Your why will strengthen you even when you don't know what else to do. Your why will strengthen you when things feel like they're not working according to plan. Your why will keep you strong and keep you focused even in the midst of abandonment and rejection and resentment and betrayals. Find your why. When you find your why, you don't get tired doing it. When you find your why, you don't get discouraged. When you find your why, you don't give up. You don't quit. So find your why. Why are you singing? Why are you speaking? Why are you writing? Why are you dancing? Why are you playing? Why are you teaching? Why are you in that profession? Why? Find your why. Your why is peculiar to you. My why is not your why. Your why is not my why. But that why is what will help you in making sure that not just about setting goals, that you eventually achieve your goals. It is your why that will lead you from setting your goals to achieving those goals. Without your why, you will stop halfway. Without your why, you'll be discouraged. That why is what keeps you awake at night. That my why is what makes me not to sleep when others are sleeping. My why is what makes me to bend my back and keep working when others are relaxing and they want to be taken care of. My why is what keeps me stressing and straining myself to achieve what is most important to me. So what is your why? Can you share with me in the comment section right now? Let me know what your why is. Let me know. Share your why. Because your why is important, very, very important. Why are you doing what you're doing? Why are you pushing hard? Why are you pressing? Why are you working on that vision? Why? Why? Because that why will keep you strong for a long time. So let's talk about number 6. Are you ready? Yes, let's talk about number 6. Number 6 step in setting and achieving your goals is visualize it. Visualize it. You need to be able to see. You need to be able to see it, see yourself walking in that dream, see yourself walking in that goal, see yourself walking in that your purpose, see yourself doing what it is that is in your heart, whether it be a training that you need to do in order to achieve a skill. See yourself already using that skill, see yourself doing the work. If you're a career person, see yourself working in that dream office. All right, let it be part of your trajectory for success. Tell yourself that this is where I'm going to. This is who I am. See yourself working in that office. See yourself working in that organization or in that company. See yourself building that business to the place where you want it to be. Visualize it. Visualize it. The power of vision is everything. The power that helps you to visualize. If you cannot see it, you cannot have it. So visualize it. I want to ask you, what do you see? What do you see about yourself? Share with me in the comment section right now. What do you see about yourself? What do you see about yourself by the end of this year? What do you see about yourself in the next 5 years? What do you see about yourself in the next 10 years? What do you see? The power of vision. What do you see? Because many look, but few sees. Many have eyes, but few can visualize. Helen Keller said that the worst thing that can happen to anybody is not to be physically blind, but to have eyes but have no vision. So what do you see? Visualize it. Begin to visualize your tomorrow. Begin to visualize your future. Begin to visualize your dream. Begin to visualize everything that God has laid in your heart to do. Because if you can see it, you can seize it. If you can see it, you can have it. If you can see it, you can become it. All right? So that's the power of visualizing. Visualize it and try to see it, because you will see it and you walk in it not long after now. All right? So the next one, number 7, is that you have to share it with like minds. Share your goals with like minds. It's important for us to know that there are some goals you can complete all by yourself, and there are some goals you would need people to help you complete. So what are your goals and who are you sharing them with? What are your goals and who are you sharing them with? Many people have fantastic goals, but they're sharing with the wrong people. Many people have wonderful goals, but they're sharing with people who cannot help them. This is an era of collaboration, an era where people are not, you do better if you're able to share what it is you have in your heart with others who can help you. It's an era of collaboration where what you have and what another person have will help you to become all that you need to be. So please discover those who have the same mind with you. Discover those who have that ability to connect with what you are doing and make it better. Share your dream with others. Share your goals with others. Let others know what you are doing. And listen to me, when I say share, I don't mean share with everybody. You cannot share with everybody. There are people who are dream killers. There are people who are dream extinguishers. There are people who tell you, oh no, nobody has done this before. Oh no, you cannot do that. Oh no, there's no money in it. Oh no, people who do this are the lowest of the low. You don't belong to that category. Please do not listen to them. Okay? Don't share your dreams with dream killers and dream extinguishers. No, don't do that. Look for people who will energize you. There are people who are goal pushers. When they see you, they'll push your goals. All right, they will help you become the best version of yourself. Look for mentors, look for friends, look for family, look for people who believe in what you are doing. And as a matter of fact, that belief system has to start from you. You have to believe in yourself first, then before others can believe in you. Because I always tell people that if no one believes in you, you can still succeed. But if you don't believe in yourself, you would never be able to succeed. So please believe in yourself, and then look for those who believe in you. Do you remember when Mary was pregnant in the Bible? When she found out that she was already with a child, what did she do? She went to Elizabeth, who had a child in old age. See, it took Elizabeth having a child abnormally for Elizabeth to understand Mary having a child abnormally. Now, Elizabeth had a child when all seems lost, when she had passed her menopause, when she was already an old woman and her husband was already an old man. It was an impossible situation, but she had a child. Now, Mary did not go to all the women who have been giving birth normally all this while, because she knew that what was happening to her was an abnormal thing. So what did she do? She went and walked up to her cousin Elizabeth, who was already with child in old age, something that looked impossible, something that looked abnormal, so that she could connect with somebody like her. So look for people of like minds. Look for people who have understanding of what God has placed in your heart to do, and connect with them. And you'll be surprised at the kind of advices and suggestions and contributions that they will give you that will help what you are doing. So please, I want to encourage you, go ahead and do that and share with like minds, and that will help your goal. They might have a suggestion or two that might help brighten up what it is you are doing. Don't be an island. We are not created to live in isolation. All right, human beings, we are created for interaction. We are created to connect with others. So don't live alone. Don't be an island of yourself. All right, you cannot know everything all by yourself. There is always a limitation that every one of us have. But when you connect with the right people, they will share their ideas with you. They will share their wisdom with you, and then you become better off at it. All right, so that is one way to help your goals, especially when you want to achieve your goals. All right, let's talk about number 8. Number 8 step to setting and achieving your goals is that you have to learn from others. Beyond sharing with others, you also have to learn from others. You don't know everything. Is that a shocker? Should I say it again? You don't know everything. I don't know everything. You don't know everything. Nobody really knows everything. We can only know little about everything, but we don't know everything. So that is why you have to intentionally learn from others. Open up yourself, feel vulnerable if need be, and just learn what you need to learn from somebody. I am one person. I am always open to learn. I am free to learn from anybody, whether I be a child, whether I be an adult, whether I be a younger person or an older person. I am always open to learn. So be the kind of person who is always open to learn. Learn from people. You don't know everything. That should not be a shocker to you. You don't know everything. I don't know everything. We don't know everything. That is why we have to learn from others. So what is it? What is that skill, that knowledge, that insight you need to better your goals for tomorrow? Tell yourself, I need it, and I need to learn from somebody. Be willing, be humble enough to learn from others, because when you learn from others, you become better off for it. And one beautiful thing about knowledge is that nobody can steal what you know from you. Let me say that again. You may have learned a particular skill in a particular organization, but the moment you leave that organization, even if you are fired, even if you are sacked, what you know can never be taken away from you. That's how beautiful it is. So learn. Open your heart and learn. Don't be a master of all. Learn. Learn. Don't be a jack of all trades. Learn. Learn from people. All right, because there is virtue and value in other people. Learn from people so that you'll be able to better your goals, you'll be able to better your dream, so you'll be able to better your purpose and then achieve them eventually. All right, so let's talk about number 9. Number 9 step you need to take in order to set and achieve your goals is that you have to review and fix your mistakes. You have to review the goals you have set. You have to review the things you have done already and fix your mistakes. Mistakes can happen. Mistakes can happen. And mistakes are not final. Anyone can make mistakes. I make mistakes. You make mistakes. We all make mistakes because we're just human beings. All right? Even computers make mistakes. We are human beings, and humans have errors. We can make mistakes at any time. So don't get flattened out because you made one mistake. Don't kill yourself because you made one mistake. Don't destroy yourself because you make one mistake, because mistakes are not final. In fact, your mistake is not you. You are not your mistake. Let me say that again. Your mistake is not you. You are not your mistake. So if you make mistakes, that's okay. Rise up, dust yourself free, and go ahead and keep doing what you're doing, all right? So review. Look out for things you've done. How well did you do them? Are there mistakes? Are there errors? Are there areas of improvement? In fact, the one room that is always available on earth is a room called room for improvement. So make sure that those rooms for improvement are available for you, and go ahead and improve on what you have done. Review, fix the mistakes, improve on what you have done, because you want to do it better, because you want to become a better version of yourself. There is no competition in destiny. All right, there's no competition. The only competition you should have is competition with who you used to be. Be in competition with who you used to be. Better yourself each day. Make up your mind that every day this year, I'm going to better myself by 1%. 1% improvement every day. 1% improvement every day. Better yourself every day. Make up your mind in aspect of your mind, in aspect of your skill, in aspect of your work, in aspect of your career, in aspect of your reading, your connection, your relationship with people. Better yourself by 1% every day. Make it intentional. Make it deliberate. All right? Review. Look at all these goals you have set. Look at all the things you have done, and check out, where did I make a mistake? Which one is not working? And then rework it. All right? Make it better, because this is very, very important. And then finally, I'd like to share with you, number 10 step is persevere. Persevere, because days of discouragement will come. Persevere. Days of betrayals will come. People you started out with that you thought we are working together with you, they will betray you, and they will leave you, and they will insult you, and they will mock you, and they may even lie against you. So persevere. Persevere. Tell yourself that this is not the end of you. No matter how far you have fallen on the ground, listen to me, it is not your fault that you failed, but it is your fault that you remained on the floor. Let me say it again. It is not your fault that you failed, but it is your fault that you remained on the ground. Don't remain there. After you have fallen, stand up, dust yourself, and keep moving. Keep pushing, keep trusting, keep working, keep developing yourself, keep doing what God has laid in your hands to do. Will discouragement come? Surely it will come. Will disappointment come? Yes, it will come. But then what do you do with it? Persevere. Persevere. Make up your mind that this is not the end of you. Make up your mind that this is not the last of you. Make up your mind that you still achieve something concerning your future. This is not the end of you. It is not the last of you. You will still make it, and then you have time to make it. So tell yourself, this is not my stopping point. This is my beginning point. And this year, I'm going to achieve maximally. I'm going to achieve my goals. I'm going to set my targets, and I will hit every one of those targets. I will meet targets on time. Confess to yourself positively. As you persevere, self-talk, practice what we call self-talk. The practice of self-talk is that you are able to talk to yourself and speak positivity to yourself. You're able to speak success to yourself. You're able to speak excellence to yourself. So speak to yourself. Tell yourself you are the head and not the tail. Tell yourself that the best of you is about to emerge. Tell yourself that your generation has not even seen the best of you. All right? Say nice things to yourself and fill yourself with positive air. And I believe that by the time you begin to do these things, you'll be able to set your goals and you'll be able to achieve them on time. I am rooting for your success. I am rooting for your success because I believe so much in you, and I know that you will not fail. I know you will not falter. I know that you will not be laughed at. I know you will not be mocked, because you will achieve all that you have set your heart to achieve this year. I believe in you. Do you believe in yourself? Because you need to believe in yourself in order to set and to achieve your dreams. These are the few things I decided to share with you today on Checkpoint, and I know that they are already a huge blessing to you. So look at your life, look at your goals, look at your dreams, look at the things you're working on, and then rework them, beautify them, make them better. Use the steps I have given you, and success will be yours finally, eventually, in the name of Jesus. I expect you to share a success story anytime soon, and I know that you will succeed, just like I know my name. All right, these are the few things I wanted to share with you today on Checkpoint. Thank you for listening to me. And until I come your way again, keep making a positive, indelible mark in the lives of people and on the sands of time. I love you so much. Bye. Everyone, I hope you were blessed by that message. All right, so I want you to just go ahead and support us. If you are led, go ahead and just sow into the account right on the screen. And I know that as you do that, God will bless you big time. Because of the seeds you are sowing, you will be able to reach a wider audience on different platforms. So please do well to sow that seed, and God will bless you. Love you.
Through the inspiration of the Holy Spirit and deep encounters with God, Bishop Okudili and Pastor Ifeoma Eze have written and published over 70 live transforming books. Succeeding in Marriage After the Wedding, Treasures in a Trash, All You Need to Succeed in Marriage, Preparing for Your Season of Demand, Building a Marriage That Will Stand the Test of Time, and many more. If you're in Nigeria, you can get these at Zion Heritage and Miracle Ministries branches. For further inquiries, call 0809-178-7299 or 0805-716-1060. Remain lifted for life.